Hej, witam na drugim odcinku Dragon Age Inkwizycja na modach. No, idziemy walczyć z dziurą w niebie. Aż się boję. Naprawdę boję się tej walki.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is divine Justinia's voice.
Chciałam powiedzieć, że możemy w to włazić i gra nas nie karze za to niestety, wbrew temu co powiedział Waryk. Powinniśmy tracić zdrowie albo jakiekolwiek inne obrażenia tutaj doznawać. A tu absolutnie nie dzieje się nic. Szkoda. Jak tam dziura? Ma się dobrze?
What's going on here? That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but... What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
No, nie tylko to. No i co tu wylazło? Ogr.
Now!
My nie mamy z ogrem żadnych szans. I teraz tak, ogr ma odporność na wszystko. Odporność, niewrażliwość, zamrożenie, paraliż. Na wszystko ma niewrażliwość. Normalnie, ale chyba na ogień. Ogniem można go atakować. Dobra. Ale teraz tak, wy wszyscy go atakujecie. Tylko co? Co ty masz tutaj? Dobra, podstawowym. A Waryk będzie moim ochroniarzem. Damy mu trochę ognia.
We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
I spróbujemy zamknąć. Kawałek chociaż.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
No niewrażliwy na wszystko, a my zajmujemy się szczeliną.
More coming through the rift.
O, właśnie. Dobra, Warik, gdzie ty jesteś? Zajmij się tym. Dobra. Trochę tu pomożemy im w walce. Ale czekamy znowu na szczelinę. Teraz. I znowu. Nie tu. Warik. Weź tego mi załatwiej. Warik. Tak. Który jest tu bardziej żywotny. Do tego. Nie, Warik. Warik do tego. Dobra.
What now?
Żebym miała czas na szczelinę, no. Tego jeszcze potraktujemy ogniem. I szczelina. Jeszcze trochę. Dobra. Czekam na szczelinę. Jest.
Now, seal the rift.
Teraz.
Do it.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Czego się boisz?
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
To co teraz będzie?
So a trial happens now, I suppose.
I don't know anything about that. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Specjalne dostawy. O, zaraz się ubierzemy. Ale na razie zostaniemy w tym podstawowym, potem się przybierzemy. Obserwacja pacjentki. Próżna nadzieja. Ktoś lepszy ode mnie zajmie się tym. Nim ocalała skona. Uwagi do sprawy. Dzień pierwszy. Potliwość, płytki oddech, tętno zbyt szybkie, brak reakcji. Rozszerzone źrenice. Magia mówi, że jej znamie pulsuje nieznaną magią. Szkoda, że nie możemy postawić tutaj templariusza na wszelki wypadek. Templariusza. Elfi korzeń. Przyda się. Potem się przybierzemy. Na razie wystąpimy w tym podstawowym stroju. I tu będziemy słuchać ludzi, bo to będzie ciekawe.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
Najpierw to...
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
It's complicated. We were all frightened after the explosion at the conclave.
It isn't complicated. Andraste herself blessed her.
Blessings upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Jak im się odmieniło? Najpierw obwiniali ją za wszystko, a teraz Herald of Andrasta. Musimy iść do świątyni. O właśnie. Jesteśmy w Azylu. Byliśmy tu w jedynce i ja będę dodawać zdjęcia, jak to onegdaj wyglądało. Także będą się pojawiać migawki.
Stop the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
W czasie montażu wrzucę migawkę, jak wyglądało wejście do świątyni w Azylu w jedynce. Także mamy teraz widok taki, a teraz zobaczycie wcześniejszy. I idziemy.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
No trochę się zmieniło. To, co mi się nie podoba w tej części, to to, że Bioware nie zachowało szczegółów budowli i miejsc z pierwszej części. Zupełnie coś przeciwnego do Redów. Tak jak super wygląda Kermory w Wiedźminie III. Dokładnie tak jak w pierwszej części, tymże lepiej. Tu Bioware wszystko pozmieniał niestety. Przeczytaj. Pieśń dla zmarłych. Zwiedzać będziemy to miejsce później.
She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
No, ciekawie tu ich było podsłuchać. Idziemy.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Nadal jestem podejrzana.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Mówisz poważnie?
5 minutes ago you wanted me dead, and now I'm your savior.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Dawną inkwizycję?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
A co z zakonem?
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Chcecie świętej wojny.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
A jeśli odmówię?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
To dość dziwne.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Kalen. Dragon Age Inkwizycja has begun. I teraz mamy tutaj do porozmawiania. Od czego by tu zacząć? Zgłoś się do świątyni w Azylu. Dobrze, najpierw porozmawiamy. Pierwszy w kolejności będzie Szolas. Ale najpierw pójdziemy do aptekarza. Tak, kto tutaj mieszka? Przeczytaj. Kwartalnik, frywolna wdówka. Polecam poczytać. Zabawne. Tutaj mamy aptekarza. Idziemy do niego. Aptekarz. Zdobywaj nowe przepisy podczas wędrówki lub odwiedzin u handlarzy. Przynieś aptekarzowi zebrane w dziczy zioła, aby ulepszyć mikstury. Przy stanowisku ekwipunku możesz przydzielić różne mikstury członkom drużyny i uzupełnić ich zapasy. Przy pomocy stanowiska ulepszeń możesz trwale ulepszyć mikstury. Tak, ale my nie mamy składników, ale możemy pogadać. Jeszcze...
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
We'll get them back on their feet, sister. Don't you worry.
Przeczytaj. Obserwacja pacjentki dzień drugi. Tętno i oddech wróciły do normy. Nadal brak reakcji. Ostrożne karmienie spreparowanym elfim korzeniem na przyspieszenie powrotu do zdrowia. Częste drgawki, mamrocze o zbyt wielu oczach. Coś o szarym. Dobry znak? Chyba o pająkach. Aha. Przeszukaj. Młot podręczny. Dobrze, aptekarzu, pogadamy sobie.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I teraz widać mod, który mam tutaj. Mam mod, który zbliża twarze w czasie takich konwersacji. Bo normalnie w grzach to oni są zbyt mali i to przy rozmowie zawsze powinien być taki zoom. Także my to mamy. Znamy się?
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Dziękuję.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Jesteś trochę zgryźliwy.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are few around who can help.
Jak się sprawy mają?
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Jak mogę zamówić mikstury?
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Okej, a to nie wszystko.
You're back. And in one piece.
Potrzebujecie pomocy?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
No to już było. Do widzenia.
Farewell.
Mamy jeszcze pogadać z Kowalem. Za chwilę, nie zdążyłam przeczytać. Ulepsz mikstury. Tak. Nie mamy składników, więc w ogóle nie ma co. Ale możemy się w coś wyposażyć. Tu możemy sobie dodać miksturkę regeneracji. Tak, ale chyba nie mam składników. Da się? Tylko tyle. Dobra. Nikomu więcej nie damy. Nie mamy składników. Ale zadanie się wykonało. Tam mieliśmy gadać z Kowalem. Pogadamy sobie z Solasem. A ty tu mieszkasz, Solas? Zobaczymy, jak mieszkasz. No, ładnie. No to sobie pogadamy.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Nie jestem bohaterką.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Badasz starożytne ruiny?
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
Jak możesz tam spać?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Haha. Przydatna rzecz.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Nie, my nie idziemy w tą stronę. Cassandra cię ochroni.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
To nie koniec. Mamy bardzo dużo do pogadania z Solasem.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
Myślisz, że przetrwał?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Sam się znajdzie.
Anything with that kind of power is bound to show up sooner or later.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
No tak. Opowiedz mi o elfach.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
Tak, i jestem z tego dumna.
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope for preserving the culture of our people.
Our people. You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
No, ciekawie się to ogląda po Welgard. To bądź mentorem elfów.
Fine, you think we're
Potępia.
terrible. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
No zapytam. A to opowiedz o starożytnych elfach.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
Coś więcej?
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish Erebels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
A opowiedz jeszcze o Dalijczykach.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
To opowiedz o miejskich elfach.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
No to opowiedz o elfiej magii.
Is the magic they teach in the circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Zawdzięczały nieśmiertelność magii?
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
A jeśli chodzi o magię krwi,
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
magia krwi mi nie przeszkadza.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Oczywiście, że to nie koniec. Idziemy dalej rozmawiać, tylko musimy się dobrze ustawić.
Hello.
No, nie koniec. Opowiedz mi o pustce.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Opowiedz o wyłomie.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Opowiedz o zasłonie.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Cudowne.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
A opowiedz o demonach.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your Dalish say that demons hate the natural world, seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Co by tu odpowiedzieć? Ja tak nie uważam. Jak on na to zareaguje?
I doubt those things pouring out of the breach wanted to join the living. Eat, maybe.
Of course demons are destructive. This world is illicit and unnatural for them. They fight to gain entrance. And when the rules of this world do not mirror theirs, they lash out. Tragic, but not evil.
Ach, ciężko się rozmawiać z Solasem. Nigdy nie wiadomo, jak zareaguje.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
A tu musimy zrobić wszystko, żeby się z nim zaprzyjaźnić. Ale to będzie bardzo trudne doświadczenie. Solas, czy jeszcze coś?
Greetings.
No, jeszcze. Opowiedz o sobie.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Why? Szanuję twoje zdanie.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Wszystko. Czemu badasz pustkę?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being
Ciekawe.
awake out of the Fade became troublesome.
No, dajemy to.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Ale w końcu się przebudziłeś.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
I dlatego tu jesteś?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Oby ci się udało.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
No nie idziemy w tą stronę. A gdzie pobierałeś nauki?
You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Które pola bitew?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar.
O,
I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
powiedz, co się wtedy stało.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Współpracujesz z kimś?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Mądrości i intencji?
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
A, to imiona demonów.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
To niesamowite.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Duchy nie mają wolnej woli.
Spirits are bound by their nature. You said it yourself. They're shaped by contact with real people.
Just as Liliana was shaped by contact with divine Justinian, as those who serve the Inquisition are shaped by you.
So
If I change your mind in this conversation, does that mean you're no more real than a spirit?
You've thought about this.
On occasion, yes.
Nawet się pokłócimy.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Nam się tutaj pojawiają informacje o tym, że ktoś pochwala albo potępia, ale nie mamy nad tym kontroli. Nie zobaczymy nigdzie poziomu pochwalenia czy potępienia. Także to będzie zawsze niewiadoma. Solas, powiedz coś jeszcze. No, odwraca się ode mnie. No jak możesz?
What can I do for you?
That's all.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. To chyba nas mocno potępił, bo nic do nas po elficku nie powiedział. Czekają nas rozmowy i to długie, wszędzie, tu trzeba z kimś porozmawiać, ale to już będzie w następnym odcinku. A tymczasem dzięki za oglądanie, trzymajcie się, napiszcie jak wam się podoba moja inkwizycja i do następnego. Na razie, pa!